Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you have been having a fantastic day. We are back with more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let's get right back into the playthrough. Let's see. Love the new looks of the mongrels. The young mongrels stand before you, their gazes roaming, the demon blood drying on their lumping faces. You'll allow the blood, you'll allow the blood rage to overtake you. Okay, cool. Bloodthirst has made them lose their minds. I remember suffering from the craving too, but I'm smarter than them. Tougher too. I was able to keep myself in check. She turns to you. Give them a show of strength, and they will follow you. Intimidates. Actually, what are you doing here? The mongrels don't respond. Their gazes come to rest on you, and a predatory gleam appears in their eyes. Intimidate 16. Hey, you tainted freaks. Did you forget what I did to her, Seelah? I'll do the same to you if you don't fall in line. March to the shield maze and don't come out until you hear me arrive. Even you lumps will be useful in the fight for the great garrison. Succeed. The mongrel with the growth instead of an eye hisses at you, then bows his head in submission. The rest follow suit. Ooh. Evil. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to be a good guy after this playthrough. I don't know. You know what? Actually, unfortunately, it might be full release. Oh, I already went down here. Cool. It might be full release by the time we get through this playthrough. But if it's not, and we need to do another playthrough, we're doing something like a Zada. So nice and carefree and simple. Seems like I've been evil back to back to back to back to back. Whoa. I don't remember that being here before. I've never battled a horse over here. That's interesting.
Surrender or else.
Shall we move? We shall move.
See, remember I put charge on the hotbar before? This is one of the bugs that does actually really bother the crap out of me. Whoa, there's multiple horses. Well, at least they go down easy. Ooh. Book of
Save
dreams.
the last one for me.
Seriously? Awesome. Took them out, no problem.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards.
Backwards. We don't have anybody with a good religion score.
Maybe I did something
Right.
wrong here.
If you had a good religion score, it would let you know that there's a fire demon in here.
Together, we stand.
All right. Which doesn't help us much anyway, because we don't have a way to protect from fire right now. But hey, it's something to keep in mind. All right. Make the most of it.
Open your heart to me.
I'm gonna change her back to Spirit Hunter. I really want to try out a brown fur transmuter, but unfortunately her intelligence is just way too low. There's no way I can make a effective build out of it with her. So we'll just keep it moving.
I'll bathe in your blood.
When do I come out here? Thank you. Now
what
you
is that?
come out here. Come on, bro.
Burn. Slice. Behead. Yes, behead.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, I have to do
Right.
this.
Okay. Good enough. It wasn't completely terrible. There have definitely been times where that whole sequence went super wrong.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
All right. So just so you all know, Scimitar just picked up Abrupt Force, +1 Scimitar. And then, of course, you saw I just picked up the Holy Symbol. And then in here, we also picked up the House of Vespertilio, a trinket possessed by the matriarch of each generation, and House Vespertilio, a noble family of no major political note. This item is rumored to bring great fortune to the owner, either through sheer luck or some other force. And this is the book you found reveals only parts of his secrets, at least at this moment. Okay, that's interesting.
Quick, quick, else we miss all the fun.
All right. Cool, that's all we need to do in this area. It works.
I welcome your company.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
That didn't help much. Awesome. Okay, much better.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Now, if I remember correctly, even though I saved that third Desna, I did not actually go to the church. So that's the next stop. And then we can clear out the rest of this area. Finally. Punish me before I fail. Great.
Anything for you.
Thank you. Appreciate you so much.
Forward! No, backwards. Backwards!
Wait a minute. Why? Oh, those are the bodies. Yeah, we already did that.
Trail me.
I'm not going to run. Kill me if you wish, but I ask you, hear me out first. I can't imagine someone would go so far as to kill you, Ramien. Your gaggle of good little worshippers wouldn't allow such sacrilege to come to pass. Why didn't you think to seek refuge would be? I would have helped out of solidarity for a fellow Aasimar, and to relive that one summer's eve. Darian smiled slightly wistfully. Darian, the priest seems to have only just noticed your companion. You are traveling in unexpected company. But to answer your question, I never considered trying to save myself. I wanted to help the people of the city. I refused to idly wait out the storm just to amuse you. Not even for the sake of that one summer's eve. Yes, that is a common affliction among clerics, it seems. Now is no time for selfish pleasure. Our city is burning and the prelate has lost all reason. Horon is dead. The Aasimar brings his hands together in a brief prayer. I am sorry for this. Really, I am truly sorry. Horon did not understand what he was doing, and he did so much harm. But he sincerely believed that he was fighting for the good of the city and the entire Crusade movement. In another position, he could have done so much good. What other titans do you bring? I don't want to believe that Canabras has fallen, that everyone is dead and there's no one left to fight. Please, tell me, are there pockets of resistance still left in the city where I could be of some use? I found and rescued your 3 adepts. The news already reached me. I am deeply grateful. Now my heart can rest easy, knowing they are safe. Irabeth Tirabate of the Eagle Watch is gathering survivors at the Defender's Heart Tavern. You would be very useful there. Commander Tirabate? I do not know her personally, but her wife Anivia is a regular worshiper at our temple. I would be glad to aid them in this fight. I have to go. Thank you for listening to me and defending me. I will go now to the Defender's Heart. I hope to see you there. May Desna keep you.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Alright, save that. Ilks, Arenka, and Thal sit side by side like sparrows on a tree branch. They seem happy, despite the chaos going on around them. If it isn't our rescuer, it's good that you've come. Sit with us. Stopping for a minute won't hurt, so I'll gladly sit with you. The Adapt share a conspiratorial look. We decided to give you a gift, a special gift, one that we would never share with anyone except for the person who risked his life for ours, who didn't just take a stand against evil, but against injustice under the guise of the law. Our gift, Arenka cuts in, is a song. We call it Starward Gaze, and it came to us from the true servants of Desna from her domain in Elysium. This song can gift a soul with renewed vitality. Just listen. The girl sings the melody. Chaotic. Sing the song after Arenka. You repeat the melody, feeling it coming from somewhere within your heart. And then, Day 19, month Gazran IV, year 4710. When the music stops, Asmodeus IV finds himself in a place that looks nothing like the ruins of Canabras. It all happens in the space of a blink. He closes his eyes on one world and reopens them on another one entirely. A delicate twilight envelops this new world, with streaks of moonlight breaking through the gloom. Asmodeus IV is standing in a shallow stream of murmuring water, deep in a forest. There is no one else around. Garlands of unfamiliar climbing plants twine around the trunks of gigantic trees, and dangling from their branches are vines, woven into what looks remarkably like swings. A carpet of fragrant grass spreads out at the tree's roots, with islands of phosphorescent moss and lichen dotted here and there. Small, smooth stones with a strange, mirrored surface are scattered across the stream bed in which Asmodeus IV is standing. The stones cast the light shining down from the heavens, making them gleam silver and making the ordinary little brook look like a stream of darkness, carrying a sprinkling of stars through the night. Asmodeus IV is sure that he has never been to this place before, and yet it all feels so familiar. It is the manifestation, not of dreams or fantasies, but of that special way of looking at the world that only children possess. When a glint of light reflected off a piece of glass becomes a fallen star, when an oddly shaped stone can be a remarkable artifact, and when every shadow or twist in a path promises mystery or an incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings an incredible adventure. A single glance into the forest stream brings this feeling rushing back. Realizing this, Asmodeus IV unhurriedly makes his way along the stream bed, taking in his surroundings. He's amused by this. The whimsically twisting stream runs through the silent forest, and Asmodeus IV unhurriedly strolls along it. This place evokes a strange feeling of, not calm, no, in fact quite the opposite, a feeling of restlessness and anticipation of incredible discoveries or unexpected encounters. Or, then again, perhaps it's not the place at all, but the eternal hunger, the craving for new experiences which dwells within many mortal hearts. Speculation aside, just as Asmodeus IV rounds the next bend, an unexpected encounter does indeed take place. They come closer, not attempting to hide, stepping lightly on the mossy carpet, leaping from branch to branch or flitting through the air. The creatures are thoroughly bizarre, as though they were deliberately conceived to try the sanity of every taxonomist on the planet. One has the fluttering wings of a butterfly on its back, another has the tails of a dozen different animals, while a third boasts tresses of streaming water, hooves instead of feet, and springy clover growing all over its skin. "We have a visitor," exclaims one of the strange creatures, and it immediately runs along the stream, sending up moonlight-silvered splashes with every step. "Where am I?" "Don't you know where you are?" asks the creature in amazement. "There are places of breathtaking beauty and plains of astonishing wonders, but only Elysium is woven from the craving for beauty, from the belief in wonders. That is where you are, in the most peaceful, most wonderful corner of the plain of boundless freedom." "Who are you?" We are Azadas, the children of freedom, says one of the creatures, carelessly swinging from the branches of a tree. This forest is our home for today. Tomorrow our home could be a lake 100 leagues to the south, or an underground cave in the azure ocean, or a castle of clouds that scatters in the dawn breeze. How did I get here? We don't know how you came to be here, says the creature with a dozen tails, smiling. Mortals rarely come to Elysium during their lifetime, but here you are, which means that something must have brought you, something in your soul. If your soul did not harbor even the slightest spark of freedom, yearning, and compassion, you never would have found your way here. Now that you know the answers, tell us, what do you want? I have to go back. They need me there. The creature with the butterfly wings, who has hitherto remained silent, gives the visitor a serious look and nods to itself. I smell the burning, blood, and tears of the place you have come from. It clings to you. It is right that you don't wish to turn your back on the suffering of those you left behind. None of us children of Elysium would do such a thing. Go back. Be a bulwark against evil and strife. Your path is true. But would you like to take something from this place as a memento? The question hangs in the air, and the words that Asmodeus IV utters next are merely words, not a spell nor a military command. They seem to have equal bearing on destiny and life. We're going to go with good path just because I like having access to all the paths when it's time to choose. So good. Requires Azada Mythic Path. Yes, I really want to. The Azadas draw closer. Take this memory with you. Take this light. Take the knowledge that any pebble struck by a moonbeam can be equal to any star. Take the understanding that you cannot fight evil with clever plans until you have conquered evil within your soul. And your soul cannot be cleansed of evil if it is not free. Take our song. Remember it, and it may help you, but only when you are true to that which brought you beneath this sky. All three adepts look at you wide-eyed. What? What just happened? For a second, you were surrounded by light, and we heard music, like the music of Elysium itself. I had a vision. I was in Elysium, and the Azadas spoke to me. The adepts exchanged looks of astonishment. I swear it's a sign that Desna herself has turned her gaze on you. You helped us and protected Wallflower from the Inquisitors, even though it wasn't your responsibility. The goddess couldn't fail to acknowledge such a noble soul. We might be getting ahead of ourselves here. There are many powerful entities in Elysium besides Desna. But, of course, there must be a reason for it. I am so glad we met you, friend. And not just because I'd be being tortured by the Inquisitors right now if we hadn't, but also because you helped me overcome my doubts. We will always remember you, no matter what. All right. So yeah, when I mentioned I was having that bug that locked me out of Desna, I couldn't talk to this guy.
This way.
Super frustrating.
Let's shake a leg.
Whoa. All of them, please. There we go. Yeah, these guys weren't demons originally either. Also, maybe they've just changed some of these characters around. I see. That's interesting. Because originally it was just a bunch of soldiers standing there.
I see blood. Blood!
Stop running. There we go. Great job, Windowug. Ooh.
Wherever my legs carry me.
This one.
I will help where I can.
All right.
Lead on. We are the light. They are the darkness.
Why couldn't I charge? Actually, now I think about it. Good enough. Okay, got that. Ooh. Cold iron short spear. Excellent. Is this? I think this is the way, right? Yeah, okay, cool. This is the one I haven't been to yet, right? Tiger, adopt. Ooh, I've never done that before. Okay.
Bright future awaits
Miss me already.
us.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Matricium Turinos.
I hear the voice of the spirits.
Well, that didn't do anything, but okay.
Forwards? No, backwards. Backwards!
Tiger. These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons. I know you're here. Here we go.
Only you deserve my. I'll tear your throat out.
Good enough for me. This is what I mean. This is why I don't get that charged mythic thing. Because the amount of times where it actually allows you to do charge is just way too small. Damn. That was wholly unnecessary. Knock that man across like that. Nobody deserves to go out like that. I don't care how evil he was.
I am helpful, am I not?
Right? What is this?
I found.
Oh, this thing is so annoying.
I hope you appreciate this.
Trail me.
These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. All right. I forgot what the trick was for this. We just picked up something, right? What did we pick up? That was the clue. Oh. Scroll to see invisibility. What does this tiger do? Cat's feral instincts provide +2 morale bonus for perception and lore checks. +2 insight bonus to perception. This is morale bonus to perception, so she'll take that. Now, see invisibility. Who can use that? Can't use that. You can use it. Fine. She'll take it.
Me.
Put it on. Oh, she's got.
They will break
There we go.
against our
Yep.
resolve.
Actually, I probably should have saved before I did this, but hey, what can you do? All right. Yep. See, took my strength thing off too. That bug is really annoying. Ooh, slumber works on it? Oh, you're done for, buddy.
That must have
You're
hurt.
done for. Okay. And that allows you to get over here and actually clear this blockage. Oh, wait, but do we have anybody who can clear it?
No.
That's the question.
I would like some time to collect myself.
Well, yeah, it does let us clear. Cool. Good enough.
I am helpful, am I
Ooh.
not?
Right. This was a super nice
What's
bow.
in wait for me there, I wonder?
So if you try to clear that blockage without revealing the demon, it just does cold damage to you, and and it does not remove. Wicked Longbow, so it's a +2 composite longbow. And on critical hit, it will suffer, the enemy will suffer a curse. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and take a rest. Even though we don't have anybody for religion checks. Yeah, you're all right at it, but it's still not particularly great. We don't have any. Damn, none of our people are all that great at camouflage checks either. How about Night Watch? She's really good at Night Watch. Okay, cool. Why does he give a 0 when backing up for Night Watch? That's super weird. Okay, whatever. -3 there. +1 here. Interesting. Before, everybody automatically just gave a +2, but maybe now it's really based upon your skill in a particular skill.
Its soft underbelly. What about you? Come on, you can admit it. You lash out at anyone who gets too close because you're afraid of intimacy, right?
My carefully crafted facade lies in tatters. You have unmasked me. I am tormented by my comfortable, luxurious golden solitude. Incidentally, comparing me to a hedgehog was rather charming. From now on, you can call me that if you like.
I can see having Darren in the party on a consistent basis is going to be interesting. Okay. Everybody's got their stuff back.
This way. The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
It's 20 minutes.
Yes?
Better.
Yes.
Rules are made to be broken.
How long does this last? 1 minute per level.
Yes.
This is +4, right? Yeah, +4. Oh, and a +2 natural armor bonus to AC.
Open your heart to me.
And she'll have bark skin as well when we take her back. Okay, cool. We're gonna leave enlarged person off for now. Excellent.
I crave for adventure. Wherever my legs carry me.
Have I pleased you?
These corpses were gnawed to the bone by ghouls whose teeth were likely cause of death.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
May I see your entrails, please?
Huh. A short, hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stringer drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hands on his chest. The figure then freezes as if hesitating, and you see him reach out his hand toward the beautiful gold amulet hanging around the corpse's necks. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? The stranger almost jumps out of his skin and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh, whew, I thought you were demons. Good day to you, good sir. Seelah's eyebrow lifts in apparent surprise. Curl, is that you? The halfling looks at Seelah and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Seelah, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit of good news? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, Seelah? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Kingmaker and he fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Seelah smiles, then adds a little more seriously, Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you're about to do is right. The halfling's cheeks flush, and he hides his hands behind his back. I just thought... Oh, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good sir. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under Commander Erebreath's nose sure was something. She's a strict one. Woo! And when she gets antsy. So what are you doing here? Robbing corpses? No! The halfling protests. Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you could see his tan face and his blue eyes shining brightly. The halfling straightens up. See? A terribly important, very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you, and the knight cries out in jubilation. Seelah! I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demons' attack. The half-elf smiles warmly at Seelah. Hey, friend. Glad to see you're all right. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong. And when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. Seelah's face lights up with joy. So you're the other bit of good news Curl was talking about. You and Jana are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant that we found the beer cart. Surrey-Line and Jana being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart? How about sharing with us? I'm sure we could all do with a drink. The half-elf winks rakishly. Certainly. Give me your flash, friend. And if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we can have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite the cheerful tone, she looks at you with anxious hope. Jana, there's no need. The heart is very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I'll wager. By the way, my name is Elon, Sir Elon of the Houndhearts. I'm glad to meet someone who survived this madness. You haven't told me how you know Seelah. I'll say that story to her all back at the Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We'll have a reason to toast our spoils. I have to go. I'm a demon. I don't care about him robbing. I don't snitch. So long. We're sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. All right. And nothing over there.
Forwards! No,
But backwards.
Backwards!
The heartbeat.
Well, that's interesting. Usually there's a whole scene showing them being created. Maybe it's because I waited so long before I came here. I don't know. Oh, whoops.
Off with your head!
Ooh. Off with their heads. Asmodeus landed a critical hit. All right,
Smile.
Darian.
The world's not ending just yet.
And he fails to dispel it because it's based on religion, which he has none of.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
So we're going to have to respect this dude.
Trail me.
That's fine, because I think I forgot to have him focus on religion. Probably going to have to respect all these people now that I think about it.
Am I not? Let me draw the first blood.
Ooh. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Kill is for you.
Damn. Somebody come over here. Come on now.
I think
The dug-up graves and other clues indicate that a Necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here. Yes, unfortunately, that is true.
What do we have here?
That was a throwing axe +1. Let me look at that. There's nothing over here, right? We already got that? Yep. All right, let's start over here.
Where do you want me?
Let's shred them!
Whew. Quite well. Collect all. Oh crap, I didn't mean to pick up all that weight. All right, come over here. Now,
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
we want bless. And I think we're gonna go ahead and put on that.
Surprising people.
Because this dude, sometimes he's kind of no joke. So let's not take any chances. The city has fallen at last. How glorious. Now I can stop pretending to be a shopkeeper and spend all my time on my true passion, reanimating the dead.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Out of my sight!
The inheritor, guide my blades.
Woo. He tried to scare me. All right. The disfigured corpses are laid out in a neat pattern in preparation for an unknown ritual. Dark horn.
This way!
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
Touching the handle is enough to sense the latent evil within this weapon. A glaive popular among Baphomet's warriors. Interesting. But why is it unique? Save that. Here. Oh, it doesn't allow me to take it, but she can touch it. Does anything special happen when she touches it? No. What the hell? I was about to say, why is that marked in red? Okay. She is blind. That's permanent, right? Permanent. I don't think we have removed blindness, unfortunately. I forgot to buy the scroll for it. There's a couple of things you need to remove every so often that it's good to buy scrolls for. Oh, hey. We've got a wand to remove disease, though.
I welcome your company.
Hey, awesome. Excellent. Okay. And I believe that is the last of the real, somewhat difficult fights here.
Carry me.
Did he?
What's on your mind?
He must have.
I wonder.
He must have dispelled the enlarged person from me, because I just can't imagine it's gone that
Do
quickly.
not fear. Do not waver.
Remember my name.
Windulog.
Forwards? No, backwards.
They will break against
Beg
our
me to
resolve.
stop.
Oops.
No
I
matter.
thought you were dead. My bad. Oh, both of you were dead. Alright. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, O dearest, darling beauty mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called friend a time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile. Indistinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, will you? Hey, who's there? The pile of junk seems to shake. A stage whisper drifts up from below. Granny, let's not answer. Methinks those be demons calling down and trying to trick us. In that case, there is nothing for us to do but accept our fate. Sir, demon or not, we are actors from the finest theater in Canterbury, the next door theater. We were trapped in this cellar during our rehearsal. Wait, what? We're trapped in here? I thought we barricaded ourselves in here away from the demons, deliberately. If you didn't nap through the start of every rehearsal, Master Kim, you would be better informed. The ensuing exchange degenerates into a stream of unintelligible bickering. Athletics 13, move the pile of junk. The pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the items. Look, the door is open and now we are completely at the mercy of whatever's up there, if it really is a demon. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle and that rolling pin. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretland, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props for the Malevolent Lich performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea, says the dwarf with dignity. Oh, I've seen your show. You are very funny, especially your play where the woman slowly climbs into the chair while singing and then falls off again. Ember claps her hands in delight. Well, it's actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of rock rising up above the raging sea like a finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below, just like I showed her 100 times. But I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. The dwarf waves her ladle emphatically, doing a fair impression of a conductor. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons when lambkin is around. Lambkin? Lambkin, says the dwarf readily. Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. I have to go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Medivian culture, and perhaps a culture of all Golarion. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally finished this area. I think there's one little small fight over here. Yeah.
I'll cut you wide open.
It just popped up out of nowhere, right? That was weird. And they're gonna probably disease Ember. Nope, not even get a chance. Excellent. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. The townsfolk's bodies have been mutilated beyond recognition by claws and fangs. All right, get across the rubble.
I'm not mad enough to do it. Did you see that?
Thank you. All right. Let's go over here. All right. One more little area we got to clear out. And then it's time for the Great Garrison. Or it might be two others. I think one quick area and then the other one is the quest for hordes. I'm pretty sure we did all that. We stopped there. Right, so we need to go to these two places. So here, we'll do this first. That blindness on Seelah is going to be really irritating. Oh well.
Isn't that boring after all?
Getting free hits on me, I don't appreciate it. Oh wow, this is actually problem. Oh crap! What is that? That was a giant centipede. What in the hell? I just saw a centipede. I was like, oh, okay, we're good. All right, yeah, they've really changed up the enemies. Interesting. All right. Woo. But honestly, it also at least seems like they've done a much better job balancing things. Like the first time I played this, I would get random encounters with enemies that were way, way, way higher than what I should be seeing right now. Like enemies I see in Act 4, it was crazy.
You're a good person. I like you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
All right.
Well,
All right, she goes, do we have anything left here?
I crave your commands.
No reason to pause.
Shall we move? We shall move.
All right, let's get it done. Oops. Come on.
save the last one for me.
Let the attack commence.
Now.
Into the fray!
What in the hell? No. Nothing changed. I still want you to kill him. Why? Come on now. Kill him while he's down.
Slug for a foe.
Good enough. Woo! There have been times this was brutal. All right, don't need that. Know where that's going. Always give this to Darren. All right.
Rely on me.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Actually,
I will help where I can.
she can handle healing herself just fine. There we go. All right, one more time.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
hell is that? Adhesive. The mimic exudes a thick slime that acts as a powerful adhesive. Fascinating. And you can take it off with a reflex slave. Okay. All right. Finish that. Come on. Just want to get to this other place first before we rest. Here we go.
This war must end.
Yes. A bright future
She doesn't have
awaits
anything
us.
she can
We'll
do.
make things right.
At first I said, no, dangerous. Well, then I insisted, but I should. I need that to survive. Then I argued, then agreed to do it. Oh, it's so hard to decide whether to have breakfast or not.
What in the hell? On the one hand, this voice is kind of annoying to me. But on the other hand, the actual written dialogue of what he's saying is hilarious. Why is Seelah... This is down here. Seelah's all the way at the front. Why isn't somebody else picking it up? Whatever. Come on, I know y'all out here. So, ooh, here we go.
I'll prove I'm the best. I'll tear your throat out.
All right, we're exhausted. Oh, snap. That kind of came out of nowhere. Didn't appreciate that one bit. He just holds onto a long sword, right? Yeah, that's all.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Nothing here. Nothing there, okay.
This way.
Skip the pleasantries.
Okay. This fight, no joke. No joke at all. So let's see how it goes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw one of these out here. It's not going to help that much, but it'll help a little bit. Oh, she's already got it on there. There we go.
You can trust me.
Yes.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Crap, I forgot about that. Oh, wow. Oh, cool.
I hope you appreciate this.
Ooh, is she frightened? She sure is. Oh, well, we couldn't really take advantage because she's got all that concealment on her. And none of our people got, Dispel. Wonder Dog is destroying us right now. Wow. Is she was losing health? Come on, man. Actually.
Am I doing it wrong?
If she can be scared. If you can be scared once, you should be able to be scared again. But nope, no cigar. Come on. Sooner or later. Sheesh, what is that? I don't even know what that is. And she's got a negative level for 23 hours.
Well, hello there.
Ooh. Isn't that wonderful? All right. Rapier. It's just a +1 rapier, but it's useful for us. Could you use that a little bit? Yeah. You could. That works. And then you. Cloak of Disguise. +3 with stealth. She'll take that. That is something we would sell. We don't have any shirts, right? No shirts. All right. Moving right along.
Missed me already.
Together we stand.
All right.
Wherever my legs carry me.
All right. Clear out one last building. And then it's time for the Great Garrison. Finally. This might be a stupid idea, but we're just going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to rest until I absolutely have to. Evade. Yeah. Appreciate that. God dog it. Accept. Save that. Let's go. Evade. Oh yeah, because she's got that cloak, so she's helping us evade all that. Good looking out, Camellia. Very, very good looking out. Definitely appreciate this. Oh, god dang it, I was so close too.
I will fight.
Oh, this should be doable. Ooh. Well, hopefully it'll be doable. He's got nothing. She's got nothing except she can do this. Oh, she's got one of these left? Well, let's use that. All right, and then he... Yeah, he's gonna massacre Ember. It just is what it is. But that's all. We will. Don't worry, Ember. Excellent. Continue on. Hi. There we go. Close. Now we can rest. Oof. Gonna take a lot of corruption, but it's okay. You live for pleasure. Come to me, golden boy, and you will be like putty in my hands and never desire another. Creepy. You haven't named the price of this temptation, but I suspect it's too high, even for me. Windowhawk. All right. Enter. All right, we're at Worms Match, and I'd say this is a good place to stop. Hope all of you enjoyed the play session today. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.